What's going on? I just want to make a quick video because I've been talking to a lot of people on here lately, and I want to get to know some of you in the sense of like, what is your favorite console? What do you like to? What's your favorite console to play, and what's your favorite console to collect? The Super Nintendo was my favorite console. The Super Nintendo and the N64 were my favorite consoles to collect for, and those were like my biggest two. That I have just about all the games for those consoles, if not all of them already. Those two were like my main driving force when I was younger, and I loved both of them because they were, I don't know, they were just fun. Me and my brothers played them all the time. And then obviously, you know, I came across a Saturn one day, and it was just like it was game over after that. Nothing could compare to the Saturn. The Neo Geo was great too. I love the Neo Geo. I used to have an MVS cabinet, and I had a bunch of games for it, but I had to sell it at one point, so I don't have any more Neo Geo's games. But I'm hoping soon I can buy like a modded MVS console, so I could just start playing those again. But it's just hard to do reviews in certain games, you know, because so many people on YouTube have done them, so I can't just present them in a normal way, otherwise it's just gonna be a boring video. So I don't know, it's just hard to decide what to do a review on, because you just have to spend so much, not so much time, but most of your time just editing, and if you're working or going to school and things like that, it just adds a lot of time consuming on a review that you're doing, so it just makes things harder. I just wanted to know, like, what is your favorite console? Like, and YouTubers never really ask people. I haven't seen it because other people I watch ever ask me things like that. Like what is your favorite console, and what is your favorite game on the console, and why? Okay, like if it's the Genesis or Mega Drive for some of you guys, like what is your favorite game? Because there's so many good games on that. Actually, to me now, the Sega Genesis surpasses the Super Nintendo. Because I had the Sega Genesis as a kid, but I never actually really like got into it until, I don't know, 7 years ago. I was always a Super Nintendo guy. And then I played freaking Castlevania Bloodlines, Thunder Force, or Lightning Force here in America, otherwise known as Thunder Force 4. That game, oh, man, I found that game for $5 complete. I should have brought it for this video, but whatever. I collect for the original Xbox as well. I collect Sega CD. I collect Dreamcast. I have a little bit of Dreamcast, a little bit of Sega CD. Not like a big library, but hopefully soon when I migrate to do more of those reviews. And the only reason I haven't or don't is because I'm kind of a lazy person, so I have to set up the console and make sure I have the best picture quality I can have, in the sense of like, I still gotta buy the C-Sync for the Sega Genesis, and that's like $50, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to spend $50. I got all these other games I can review, and so it's just like little minor things like that. But if I just say screw it and buy it, then I'll have it and then I can do it. But it's just hard, you know, because there's just so many people that have done so many reviews and so many games, and it's like, well, there's just so many that it would be just white noise and won't even show up. And so that's like the real drive sometimes, because it's just like, well, if I do it, no one's gonna watch it, you know, so what's the point of me putting all this effort into this video if no one's gonna watch it? I'm just letting you know some of my thoughts on how I go about things, because, you know, you don't want to put so much effort into something and then realize that, oh, well, that was kind of not a good waste, or a good waste of time. But at this point, I'm just kind of messing around and just having fun now. I love it. So yeah, let me know what your favorite console is. Is the PlayStation? That would be not weird. I was gonna say weird, but like the PlayStation has a lot of good games, and I just never met anyone that said the PlayStation was their favorite console. That'd be interesting to meet someone like that. And like consoles you haven't played, like me, I haven't played the TurboGrafx 16 at all. I haven't seen one in real life, and I need to buy one because I've seen some games on there and they look amazing. They look so much fun, and I'm like, man, how did I never come across this? Yeah, I've never played it. It's crazy. Yeah, so let me know, like, tell me your first name too. You don't have to, I guess, if you don't want to, but I think it'll just be like, My name's Jesse, for those of you that didn't know. Yeah, Cuddly Card is actually a name that we had. My younger brothers had Xbox 360, and we played Call of Duty, and the Xbox. If you don't assign a name, I guess it gives it to you randomly, so it just gave us Cuddly Card. And it just like stuck in our head because you would get so many hate messages when you were playing Call of Duty. And they would assume your gender based off your name, and so everyone always assumed Cuddly Card was a girl. And it was just funny because it would get so many hate messages because, you know what I mean, your boy was doing work, you know, or everyone was doing work, and so like it would just be funny to just get hate messages, you know, calling you out as a girl, but it's like, dude, it's a guy. But it's just funny in the name, and I just love it. What else I want to say? That's about it, man. Just tell me about yourself. Like, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? Me, I actually like to work out. I like to read. I like to write sometimes. Yeah, so like, what's your favorite console, favorite game? What country are you in, man? That's crazy. I have so many people from so many different countries watching some of these videos, and I'm just like, what? I was like, how? That's crazy. Yeah, so let me know just a little bit about you, because no one ever asks, and I'm actually curious, and I'm actually wondering, especially on the your favorite console part, because I think that really might, maybe they should do some sort of test where it shows your favorite console tells you a lot about that person, you know? Yeah, that'd be interesting if there was actually some sort of connection there, because the Genesis to me is more like fast-paced, action-packed games, and I know some of you might be like, oh, well, this, or that. Okay, cool, I got Gunstar Heroes and Contra Hardcore. Boom, done. And then if you like the Super Nintendo more, maybe you're more into more like a reading and strategy, because it has so many RPGs that are known as the best, such as Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy III Earthbound and all that. So it's just really maybe I'm onto something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let me know. It'd be interesting to meet someone too that has Sega CD as their favorite console. That'll be mind blowing. Man, I need to get more Sega CD games. I need to get a few more things. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video because I'm working on another video, but it's just like, man, it's just so time consuming, you know, and I just want to make a quick video just to talk to some of you, because no one I watch ever talks to me in the sense of like they never ask me directly. They just say, put it in the comments, and I'm just like, okay, and then that's about it. But just tell me a little bit about yourself, name, favorite console, country, hobbies if you have. You don't have to do any of those, just one of those if you want. Especially the console and favorite video game. If you do have a favorite video game, I guess at this point my favorite video game has to be Final Fantasy Tactics, because it's the best game, period. I know. The game's so good, man. The storyline's good, the music's good, the fighting's good, everything's good about that game. And at this point I put it at number 2, but I was like, well, what the hell's number 1? So at this point I just moved it to number 1 in my list of favorite video games ever, and that's number 1. It's just perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. I just want to make a short video, more like a vlog video, because I'm like, man, do people like vlog videos that much? That like vlogging is like the thing? Like, how can I can't watch vlog videos? They're just, I don't know. They're not for me. But I'm like, how can these things are a hit? Like, who watches them? Apparently the whole world but me. Anyways, I'm done. Peace out.